disconnected the fuel line. And we are going to secure it here in the attempt to eliminate any leaks. There you go. Nice. Alright, so I think throttle. Besides the throttle, we are ready to, oh, and we've got to disconnect kill switch and this ground, and then we'll be ready to remove the engine. We'll put a much more tame engine on here. What do you say? Which might be a, is that a 10 or an 8? That's an 8. We have our ground right there. There we go. Alright, so last but not least will be the kill switch combo here. There's one. And we'll need this one right here. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Alright. Looks like we're dealing with a 10. So let's lower this just a hair. What do you say? Let's get this engine off. Alright. We are free to remove our engine. I think. Let's see. Oh, we almost made a mistake, didn't we? We need another zip tie, and that's number 1. Oh, is that cracking? I surely hope not. Now let's take this bad boy out. Alright. Let's zip tie that fuel line. Alrighty. Looks good. Looks empty. Doesn't it? It does. So where did that come out? Hopefully we can. There we go. So we have the cradle right here. And that's that. And we got the engine here. So let's see what we're going to do for this. First, let's take this bad boy off here, because whatever bike this goes on is going to need this. We're not going to need a bracket for the exhaust. All right. So there we go. Be back. All right, so we got the engine off. We prepped it, taped it, and painted it. Our matte metallic blue. There you go. So take you in the garage. Oh, Megamoto. She's prepped and ready. Wipe her down a little bit. She'll be ready to go. So now we're going to work on this Predator engine. What do you say? So So, just like the other one, we'll start with the exhaust because I want to keep the exhausts for each one. That high temperature paint, that 2000 degree paint really worked out well on that exhaust. Okay, what is next? Well, why don't we get this guard off, chain guard. Alright, that's off. We will need these bolts. Link, back it up. I don't want to drop that. Pop that off. There we go. And that chain is off. Next, well, yeah, let's believe that, is it a 13? That is a 13. Pop the clutch off. Alright. Clutch off. Oh. We made the old pry bar. Oh, I forgot. I gotta take air out of the tire. All right. There it is. I just need a little bit. All right. Now we'll do the fuel line. I think this engine will be perfect for the Mega Moto, and I think the one in the Mega Moto will be absolutely insane for the go-kart. Put you down here, like so. What's in that? What's left? Actually, nothing but removing the engine. So those are yeah, very nice. All right. Get these fronts. Hopefully they're as easy as these rear ones. All right, let's pull this one off. I think we're clear. So this will be the new Mega Moto power plant. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Let's wipe it down. Let's do a quick look for cracks or anything of that nature. Doesn't seem like there are any here. Everything seems very secure. And we'll be right back with the new power. All right. Let's put the new one on. that is our built Hemi 212. So we got a little tape on there we need to remove, and I think I've got pull that out. There you go. So we'll line this bad boy up, put a little anti-seize there, and get her mounted. Blue doesn't really not match. It matches. Black, blue, and red. I like it. I like the look. Let's put a little anti-seize on here. You just need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. There we go. We're going to break out the Bravex clutch. Do we go Bravex or do we go max torque? I'm going to try the Bravex again. So let's get this bad boy on here. I forgot we're not bolted down, so I have the freedom to move the engine. Knucklehead. Almost forgot about you guys. All right. You're going to want to hook this back up so we can get an idea of mock his chain up a little bit. We want to be able to mock the chain up and then make sure that we're tight enough here. Okay. So we're going to hook you all up, and we're going to find the right place for the engine for straightness and tightness. There's that. So the chain is back on. Let's move to the back. Let's move our other power plant aside. Let's get some bolts, washers, etc. All right, we're about to run out of battery. So we'll bring you along until the battery dies. That looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? I think it does. So let's tighten these down real quick. There you go. Now on this side. Guess we need to come closer. I like it. Let's see what we've got. Guess what we screwed up? Not totally, but partially. We were supposed to put these in first. We'll be back. All right, let's tighten these bad boys up. engine is secure. Our chain looks good. Might be a little tight, but we'll see if it loosens up. We went back to the Brave X clutch. I think we're good there. And the old Brave X clutch. That looks good. It'll be fine. We still recording? It'll be fine. Yeah, a little too far in. Let's move you back a little. Let's check clearances. Everything looks amazing. Let's get the spark plug in. Make sure that's seated correctly. Man, we are still filming. This thing is a pro. Go. We've got, oh man, look at that, huh? We do need a I was gonna say we need a trash can. We need a gas tank and some line. We'll be back. All right, we're back. We're getting the gas tank fitted, fuel line on, trying to eliminate all unnecessary slack. You just missed me cutting some fuel line and fitting it. Nothing earth shattering. I think the good footage will come when we go to start it up. And here like that. There you go. And I think we're good. What do you think? Let's take a look on the other side, see if we can see anything that's leading to a bad event. Yeah, that looks good. We're moving along here slowly but surely. Of course, we'll have to tune that throttle again. We need a long bolt. We'll be back for. Alrighty, so the other camera, the battery died, so we're using the phone. So we've got everything hooked up on the built Predator. We're going to go ahead and fire it up. All right, welcome back. We've got everything hooked up. We're going to go ahead and do our very first run with the built Predator swapped engine. So that's enough yapping. Let's see if we can get her started and get on out there. runs like a beast. Seriously. Holy mackerel. Hey, this is Toe2 Bravo. That'll conclude this video on the Predator 212 swap from the modified flywheel, 18-pound springs, and the bypass governor to a totally built Predator Hemi with air billet rod and pistons and flywheels and 26-pound springs and etc. So that's enough yapping. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. We're definitely going to get this thing out for a time run somewhere here in the near future. I might need to adjust a little bit of throttle on this, but beyond that, this thing is a beast. Thanks for watching.